flat about. I take it as a challenge when rappers calling my status out. One of the best, and they ain't my pedigree. You can have the rings, or we did it, AI's legacy. I got champion genetics. Next level. One of the best. Remember me. I am the place. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. I said I am the place. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. I am the place. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Remember me. I said I am the place. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. I am the place. Next level. One of the best. Remember me. I am the place. Am the place. Next level. I'm coming for everything. Everything. I am the place. Remember me.
Dollar. Hey. DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions. Here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I met the plug, introduced to my brother. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over. Call the promoters. I just put up in this thing with my soldiers. I blew it and I'm still. Last minute I'ma need me some. Call up Khalifa. Bring the in the. You know I stay with some bad little babies. TGOD, baby, know that's a gang. Crazy girls after the game. We throwing hundreds, we going insane. Pouring this. Dead homies got me pouring this. We get awards, but we give God the glory. I'm shooting my shot, and most times I be scoring. Do this for my city, I bring.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Seattle Seahawks and the Kansas City Chiefs. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On 2nd and 9, Corral. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the corner there. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. On 3rd down, Corral. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. A 1st down throw here for Corral. And that's caught. It's Brian Edwards. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. This defense for the Chiefs, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolute phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Edwards. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, but sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL, and all he does is just find avenues.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Christmas Eve here in 2022. A big slate today of Saturday games. But we will have, ready for this, a triple header of action on Christmas Day tomorrow. I think it's pretty safe to say we won't have a white Christmas in any of these places, however. We start with the Packers and Dolphins in Miami at 1 Eastern. Then you got the Broncos and Rams from Los Angeles. And then finally, the Bucks and Cardinals at 8:20 Eastern in the desert. Plus one more for good measure on Monday. Once the family's all gone back home and Grandma's punted out of the house, grab the leftovers and sit back and watch the Chargers and the Colts from Indianapolis. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Corral on 2nd down. Flush to his right. They still can't get it. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They're getting 5 out of that. They're looking at 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Corral looking to throw. This complete to Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Walker now on 1st and 10. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Corral. Walker with a grab, left side. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Corral from the gun on 3rd down here. And that is incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. And it proved up to the task.
Well, this game be cheating me so bad. Yep.
Fourth down. Here's Corral. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
Man, I ain't got no comment.
And the Chiefs are going to take over here up near the 40.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season. And add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
This game right here, man.
For the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a long night.
Dang, man.
Here's Corral on 1st down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Throwing again on 2nd down. Corral throwing the out route incomplete. It's Edwards. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down. Here's Corral on 1st down. It's Edwards again. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
On 1st down, it's Corral. Throw out wide to Walker. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then 1 play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 41. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there, 21 yards. On 1st down, Corral. Throwing the out route, and he connects with Fant. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Corral with it, 1st down here. Flushed out right. The ball comes out, and this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Corral. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to
Yeah.
on 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Corral looking to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's my mama listening to this.
We say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well.
And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now 21-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp. And at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that run.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Meanwhile, Corral's throw into the hands of Fant. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Corral to throw, 1st and 10. Going right back to Fant. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the... And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone.
That's my mama listening to it.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
Took just one play
Nah.
all the way to the 44s. They try again.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, he's funny. Might have me tripping. Caught me off guard.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Seahawks are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A final shot before the half for Corral. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. So we're at halftime here on Christmas Eve. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of
He caught it.
Before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 32.
I can't hear you.
When they needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver.
Hey, Mom. Can you play Melodies from Heaven? Can you play Melodies from Heaven?
Mahomes throw here taken in by
I said, can you play Melodies from Heaven? She said, yeah, when they go off.
Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. 1st and 10. It's Edwards-Helaire with it. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Bruh, I was waiting on it.
With touchdown number 15 on the year and 6 on the game. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive.
It's the fact that Brad Gunslinger might threw the ball so fast.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
It's going to be forever till Matt Corral get that.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again, they've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Play action. Here's Corral. He completes this to Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Third quarter action, and we appreciate you spending your Christmas Eve right here with us. 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's caught inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Mahomes going to throw. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing now is Mahomes. This is caught. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
What are y'all talking about?
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now Mahomes. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
That John Long is a mug. Trying to steal play.
This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Now here's Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
What'd you say?
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
Now, that's just simply good coaching and excellent technique on that play. You know why? Because everyone wants to rush the passer when they want to throw the football, but you're not always going to get there. So what are you taught to do? When the ball's finally thrown, get your hands up in the passing lanes, and they batted that one away.
No. Corral sets up play action. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To the right side, this is Walker. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Corral on 2nd down. Open man is Edwards. He's got it. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. On 3rd down, Corral. He's got his tight end Fant. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Noah Fant, 66 yards. And the Seahawks look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll increase their lead to 28. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Locates Hardman for another catch. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now,
Aaron, what is it?
first and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. I think this
That's
is what
tough.
the become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll swing this one out to Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. They'll get only a yard out of that.
You see the video?
Up 4th down.
As a defense,
I'm talking about both of them.
when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. They'll try to run this one in, and he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Isaiah Pacheco, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs
That might know funny as hell.
as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by Broncos on target.
Dion.
The lead back down to 21.
I said, beat that nigga ass, Christian.
Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
That might fun.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got to be feeling very comfortable.
I ain't got no line.
Confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on the last 2 drives.
It certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some
then,
fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided.
Damn, bro.
So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught at the 25. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Seahawks are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll increase their lead to 28. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone.
There you go, Dion.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds. They've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally,
he's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 58 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Mahomes will throw for it. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf with touchdown 20 on the year, and the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Hardman, he is not going to bring this out, so they will start the drive at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Throwing on second and long. Mahomes, now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Tariq Woolen picks it. And the Seahawks come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter.
They might say, go ahead, just whoop me.
Is now officially over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire.
You need to make them go shoot that little slab of concrete off back there too. Everything.
This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest. The kind of performance.
In the bed, sleep.